And just like that, it's another day, another episode. Excuse the background for a second. This is the Ramadan special, right?
Episode 393 of A to the Show.
393. And yeah, some of us are still fasting. Some of us have recently just broke our fast. Others have stopped fasting for a while. Tell me, boys, how's Ramadan in your parts of the world?
Who wants to start?
Honestly,
Anyone,
obviously, in Canada, obviously, the thing is that first of all, there's so many different cultures and varieties of ethnicities and everything here that you don't feel like this unified, Arab culture. In Arab countries, you see here fawanis, I don't know the English word for lanterns in the streets, decorations all over. Marles, where I lived in Beirut, the whole street would like have that Ramadan feel, that amazing feel. But yeah, Canada is pretty much just non-existent. The only people that even mention Ramadan are obviously the Arabs that are fasting, which I'm surrounded by a bit because of my second job, which is the restaurant I work at. But other than that, Brian, you don't have no idea it's Ramadan. You don't even hear Adhan in Canada, so it's like you never have that atmosphere here.
Right. Well, what about London, UK?
Well, I live in an area that has a lot of Muslims in it. So, bro, there's a Jama like literally like right down the block. It's like all of the North African countries are praying in that area. I'm like the only Lebanese that passes by them. I'm just like, oh, yo, what's up? Like, yeah, I was raised as one of you, but I'm not. So, I guess there you can find the vibes obviously in certain communities since.
Yeah.
Like Canada, it's very diverse, but also we don't hear Adens, man. We don't have that stuff.
Right. Well, take it all the way to Abbas. Where are you?
Grenada.
Right, Grenada.
South America. Wait, yeah.
South.
Middle America.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Dropping grenades at
Ramadan,
medical care.
I'm still fasting. I have 4 hours and a half. It's pretty chill here because in New York I usually break my fast at like 9 p.m., which is hard. But here I break it at like 6:30, which is chill.
Pretty much like Lebanon,
and-
so it's good.
But wait,
No,
I'm sure the
Lebanon's
time zone
at
difference.
It's at
7 and I'm working all day. Bro.
Like, of course, the fasting starts earlier too, no? Like,
Yeah. But I mean, you don't
Sunset,
feel it when you're
4:30.
sleeping.
oh,
feel it when you're-
genius,
yeah.
man, nice.
But yeah, and then Ramadan is really hard with med school. I know Ali Shammari. He's feeling it because med school and Ramadan don't mix well.
Yeah.
You need to keep eating when you're studying.
Yep.
Too much brain power, bro. You need food for it.
Dude, it's
Bro,
disgusting.
when you're taking like a 4 or 5 hour exam and you really feel your stomach eating itself, like
yeah,
you feel
bro,
the pain.
that's terrible.
every
There's no way
second.
I can do that. No, mustahil, man.
Dude,
I think I was fasting during the SATs, bro, in high school. No way, man.
Yeah, bro, that
like,
was hard. Yeah.
That was terrible.
What about Lebanon? How's it going in Lebanon?
Man, Lebanon, man, I'm telling you this. It's hot here, so I'm right next to the sun, so fuck that. Like I'm going to work during the day, so I'm out in the field. Like not
Okay.
in the field, but like in the field.
What do you do?
Field.
What do you? You sound like a farmer right now, like in a fucking tractor all day, like picking up.
I wish I was a farmer, bro. Farmers make good money, bro. And the men make good money.
Dude, yeah, because in Lebanon, like the soil is pure. It's not desert.
So, especially
Yeah,
if they're
bro.
farming hash.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hash, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be
Very
talking to you
Ramadan
guys.
vibes. Talk about hash. Yes, please. But yeah, I remember. I think did I ever do it in Lebanon? No, I never did in Lebanon. Well, what about LA?
What hash?
No, Ramadan.
Ramadan
Bro,
Kareem, Ramadan
guys,
Kareem. Well, I feel like I'm just gonna be like very honest, pretty much about everything. And yeah, because why not, right? Let's talk about it. I feel like I have like great memories of Ramadan. I would say, like especially from like when I was a kid and being with my family. I know this is going into story mode right now, but
Good.
It's cool.
Let's hear the story, Ali.
yeah, I miss like every Ramadan, like me and my family used to all get together and my cousins at my grandparents' house. We used to have this whole feast and eat together, and it was just the vibes and hear the adhan, and it was like you know, you can talk to anyone about it, you know. That was the cool thing, like everyone was doing it.
Well, something you had in
Yeah.
common with everybody, the anticipation
Right.
for the iftar, bro, seeing and smelling the food being prepared in the massive table, like all of you waiting, excited. It's an amazing feeling. Yeah.
You know, I feel like versus here, there's none of that, right? I feel like I'm the only person here still fasting. I'll be completely honest, you know, I've been like, I have been fasting. It's yeah, it's I mean, it's been getting rough because like it's I mean, no one else here is, and you know, like everyone here is just like eating in front of me, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? Where
Yeah,
it's like
that's true, bro.
and it
I
drives me
always try to,
crazy.
I always
know?
avoid eating if I can help it in front of someone fasting because I remember in my experiences in my life, some people used to be get triggered, which is understandable. Man. If you're really hungry and you see like this like steak in front of you, it's like, oh my god, it's
I
disrespectful.
don't think people get hungry in Ramadan, bro. They get thirsty, but they don't get hungry,
Yeah,
bro. They don't think
and the
about
thirst
food.
part.
True.
The
That
first
is
few
true.
weeks, I feel like it's
And
really
second of
hard,
all,
but then you
Ramadan is
stop
a
getting
holy
hungry.
month. Forget all that. Forget the food. Forget that. It's a holy month. You're supposed to go pray, read Quran, give zakat. You're supposed to give charity. You're supposed to. There's a whole thing. Like forget fasting is just a small thing in Ramadan. It's just a step. Ramadan is bigger than what it really is. Like Ramadan is supposed to get you closer to God. That's what Ramadan is.
Right.
Paco,
It's
since
not.
when did you become so wholesome? Like, holy shit.
No, I'm just like,
No, but he's right though.
no.
No,
He's
I'm
right.
not. I'm not criticizing. I'm just like asking, like, when did it become so adorable?
To be honest, I was a little taken off guard by it too, but I was just like, let a brother speak, you know?
Yeah, that's.
Little brother.
I let him go. I'm like, damn, man.
Man, yeah, but no, he's
He
not
just-
wrong. So,
Yeah.
Paco's
but
evolved.
in
Paco's evolved.
terms of my situation with Ramadan, I finally understood what it really is all about this year amongst all or any of my, because this is my first Ramadan alone, away from Kuwait, away from my family, away from everyone.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, like it's the first time ever, and the experience is eye-opening but extremely difficult at the same time, because for me Ramadan in Kuwait is all about family
Family,
vibes,
bro.
right? Yeah, so it's like
Yeah, Vin Diesel, bro.
especially yeah, thanks. especially, look, especially when you come from a very big family like mine, it's great because usually you'll see all your cousins who study abroad come back. Everyone is there. People you don't see except for that time of the year are there. And now that I'm here, and like whenever I look at the pictures that my family put up on social media, I'm just like, wow, it's hard, you know? Like I wish I was there, but here it taught me real patience. Even though I'm in an Arabic country, it's not the same because the whole essence of Ramadan, right? Like the main catchphrase is Ramadan yajma'na, which basically means Ramadan gathers us.
Brings people together.
I gather with people, don't get me wrong. I have my friends and my boys here every day for Fatur. We're all,
That's amazing, bro. Nice.
you know, we're all
You're keeping
together.
it alive.
Yeah, we try to keep it alive, but sometimes exams are around the corner. We're still full-time students. We still have to study. So it's not the same as when I'm on holiday and it's Ramadan and I'm in Kuwait. But it's cool, yeah. So have you guys been keeping up with your spiritual side of this holy month, or is anyone struggling? Does anyone want to talk about it?
Hello.
Are you trying to impose a specific faith upon us, or what's going on, Ali?
I mean, you're all taking part of a month by fasting, which is a part of a specific faith. So technically speaking,
no, not all of us.
What do you mean, not all of us?
I mean, technically, you can fast without.
You assume that I am. I'm not.
What do you mean? Okay, so
you assume that I am that like I'm involved in all this.
Explain yourself.
Yeah,
just explain yourself. Explain yourself here.
Well, first of all, I don't what's it called? What's the word? Yeah, identify as a Muslim. I was raised as one. Doesn't mean I am one.
Okay.
I mean, it's a personal belief, right? You
right,
choose.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you not being one. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Why take part in something that is specifically for Muslims if you don't identify yourself as
fasting used to exist before Islam, bro. That's not Like it's not
You're
only
right.
it's not only for Islam. That's the
So
thing.
why are you
Like
only
it's
fasting during this month? Why didn't you fast on a Tuesday?
Exactly.
maybe because I'm used to it traditionally. That's how I was raised. So I just got used to
No,
it like
that's
during this month.
Islamic
But it
tradition.
doesn't fall on the
You
same
don't
month.
identify,
What do you
Saeed,
mean
you
does it
don't
follow the same month?
identify as a
As
Muslim.
in follow it, like follow the whole concept, because like I still talk to my parents and they do it. So
It's a cultural thing as much as a religious thing, basically. That's
Yeah,
why I used to
exactly.
class when I
It's
was
like-
atheist.
a
as well.
I
religious
disagree. I don't think it's a
No, it
cultural
has
thing.
nothing to do with culture. It has something to do with
Yeah.
religion.
Bro, I
Oh,
fasted
by the
3
way,
years
this
while
is not
atheist.
this is not the current case for me. Like I'm not actually fasting right now. I used
No,
to
I'm not
fast.
saying.
Yeah. I used to fast
Christ
even when I wasn't identifying as a Muslim, but like that was because with the family, like I like doing it, like you guys said, I know Ramadan ijma'na. So like that was something I love doing with my family.
Right.
Exactly,
That was
same
the whole
thing.
concept behind it for me.
So
I see. I see.
that's 1 second. Kool-Aid does not go down well. Okay.
You got Kool-Aid, man.
dude,
Lucky got some
Dude,
Kool-Aid,
Jordan
bro.
has Kool-Aid, and I've discovered this like 2 days ago, and my life has changed ever since then.
Bro,
Grape
everyone
Kool-Aid.
everywhere has Kool-Aid, bro.
Not really. No,
I'm
we
sure
don't
No,
have
Lebanon
that
has
in
Jordan
Kuwait.
doesn't have Kool-Aid. We have
Grenada
Tang.
doesn't have Kool-Aid, bro.
Bro, Lebanon has Kool-Aid, no?
Yeah,
No,
in
we
the
don't.
American
Grenada
store
No.
next to where Ali's old place used to be.
There used to be. There used to be a lot of
Sultan
stores.
Sultan
in
Ibrahim
there.
place.
A lot
American
of them have
household.
Kool-Aid.
Yup,
Sultan
American
Ibrahim.
household.
I worked there for a year. Hello there. American household.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
where
bro.
the guy was an asshole too, the owner, I remember.
Not to me personally, but yeah.
American shoe, what was it
General.
called? American shoe?
American household.
Yeah, bro, the guy, he was so bad, man. Yeah, I
Dude,
remember.
That's funny.
Bro, the
me-
majority of Lebanese managers are like that. Like just
I'm
you know,
grateful I'm not in that case myself.
Dude,
You
I
know,
remember me and Ali used to go and get like microwave popcorn from that place. Remember that, Ali?
Yeah, same. I used to get microwave popcorn with him too.
Right.
The-
I remember like specific memories of like even like Ramadan when I was working in that place because we'd all fast there and then we'd all break our fast together. Like we'd close the store for a bit and then sit down and the boss would get us like a big chicken and we'd make our own sandwiches and stuff like that. So
Wow.
yeah, I feel like in Ramadan I was just like like telling my friends and stuff like if there was a time for me to bring you guys back to Lebanon, like to come see Lebanon, Ramadan would be a nice time to see it. I don't know. I guess you can go eating out in the day and stuff like that, or doing.
Yeah, you can take up on the tradition together, pretty much.
Yeah.
it's okay. You get special offers like after Ramadan and like iftar offers for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
that
massive
is true.
amount of food.
It's cheaper to eat with your friends at that point.
Honestly, that's the best part about Ramadan in Jordan because we have a lot of those, and it's great. And I've been saving up, and this month is helping a lot. So it's great. But
Ali, do you want to tell us about your spiritual journey since you brought it up?
I mean, my spiritual journey has been the same. It's just, I think, how can I say this? So I'll be honest, I'm not the perfect Muslim, right? I do try to pray 5 times a day. I don't always do it. But with Ramadan, I actually have been praying 5 times a day, trying to make it a habit as much as it is a spiritual journey. And how can I say this? Inner peace is the first word that comes to mind when I think about getting back into the whole ordeal of praying, fasting, reading the Holy Scriptures, just like, dude, not just that. I had an exam a day before Ramadan, right? I was pretty sure I failed that exam. Like dead ass, I was like, yep, that's another exam I failed. In the first week of Ramadan, of me just attempting, not even fully getting into the whole rhythm and cycle of everything, just praying and asking God to, like make this exam blow over. Lo and behold, you guys, no joke, I passed. And it was great. It was amazing.
Alhamdulillah.
Dude, I felt like I got closer to God, not by actually, like people think by getting closer to God, it's literally face to face with God. No, it's just you find things in life move smoother, more in your favor,
Is it
You feel like
you say
God's
like
doing
inner
you
He's looking out for you more.
basically, yeah.
and
pretty much.
this inner peace you feel, do you feel it like pretty much like most of the time or all the time, or is it when you're fasting? Like is it Like, do you feel it? And do you feel like maybe it's the inner
It's
peace that's giving you like making you calmer to
mm,
do all these things and taking the tests and stuff like that, but you're not, you're in a more zen state.
I'll tell you what, that's a good question. I think my answer to that would be I feel that inner peace, right? More in stressful situations than when I'm at home not doing anything, you know? Because when I'm at home not doing anything, I'm already all, I won't say zened out. It's more calm, more relaxed. Whereas when I'm in stressful situations, dude, I started getting a lot, like, thank God it doesn't show on cam, but my hair is starting to go white from the amount of stress I've seen. But after like this month, any stressful situation, just like, subhanAllah, I feel like, okay, it's stressful, but my faith is strong enough to just leave it to God, and everything works out, and it's great. So in terms of I hate that word. How do I say it? Spirituality, calmness, relaxed, more focused. Yes, that's how I would describe it, basically. I don't know. What about, I know Abbas keeps up with the whole tradition and religion, and Paco too. I don't know if you guys have seen or noticed anything cool that happened, if you want to talk about it.
Like me, I pray 5 times a day. Sorry, Abbas, you were saying something?
No, go. Continue.
No, I said, like, for me, I've already prayed 5 times a day. Like, I don't nonstop 5 times a day. So Ramadan just add the bonus of the zakat and the hasanat, the good deeds. That's the bonus. So I pray, I try to give as much as I can. Like, I try, for me to take, I have to give. So if I give today, I might take tomorrow. So you never know. That's my ideology.
True. I also
Abbas.
give a lot, but yeah, go ahead, Abbas.
Yeah.
No, I was just
Abbas.
saying, yeah, it's for me, it's normal. Like, this Ramadan is like it's going good, it's going normal, but I'm just like, it's a pretty hard phase in my career, like my med school career. So I'm just trying to balance the religious aspect with that. So I'm just doing what I can. I'm praying, I'm fasting. I'm not having a lot of time to read Quran, which is, you should be doing, but I'm not having time. Yeah, I don't know. Like, nothing special has it. I don't really relate success to praying. Like, for me, obviously everything from God is good, but if I fail an exam, I don't be like, oh, it's because God, I didn't pray, or I didn't, like,
Yeah,
God didn't
obviously.
want me.
Yeah.
Or if I do good, I don't say like, oh, it's because I prayed extra. I mean, for me, it's like everything is, you work hard for what you want, and like, I don't like to like ask favors from God too much. Like,
True.
oh,
Yeah.
please
I
make
mean,
me fast, and I will
listen,
be a better Muslim and better, like,
see,
it's fine.
that's
It is what it is.
the biggest misconception, Abbas. There's a difference between a bargain with God, where you say, if you make me pass this exam, I'll be a better Muslim, and to ask. God doesn't say
No,
bargain
for
with God,
sure.
right? The
For
whole
sure.
point
For sure.
isn't to bargain with the Lord. It's more of to ask.
No, for sure.
Because what do
Sounds like
you,
ask.
Sounds like a typical Arab thing, 'cause
Ask
like
and you shall receive.
no, because like
yeah.
we're originally, merchants and stuff when in our history, and we always are looking for the best deal that we can find. So even with God,
Bro,
we're
it's
like
not
trying
the
to find a
bazaar,
deal.
okay? Bro,
Yeah,
this
but
is
then
not the
again,
bazaar.
it's God. Like, what can you give God?
You just be yourself, man. Try to be like the best human being that you can be in his
True.
in the eyes that he requires.
True. Well, I guess that's enough about Ramadan for a bit. We also want to talk about Elon Musk and his shenanigans. Right?
Bro, that's a
before we
power
move
move.
over,
Yeah, go ahead, Abbas.
I wanted to say, before we move over, there was something special this weekend where there was Passover, Easter, and Ramadan all in one weekend, and I felt it was
Yeah.
very nice because all the three like religions, like big religions, they were like celebrating something big spiritually, and
That's very
I
true.
felt like on the campus there's a lot of diversity. So like I really felt it. They were, it was
Dude,
nice.
that's great. I just realized.
No matter where you're from, what religion you are, I mean, we're all trying to get closer to God, no matter what you believe in, or anything you believe.
Hopefully
even
it
if you don't
changes.
believe.
It changes the chain of events that have been occurring over the past 2 years, and like towards the better side, instead of Maybe maybe a sign for like the end of the world or something like that. I don't know.
No,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
everything you see, oh, it's the end of the world.
No,
Bro, I don't
you
know. It's like
guys-
that's like, you know,
you
the
guys-
combinations, like the stars are aligning and all that stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen now.
No, man, I
See,
think
you
it's just
guys, you have
beautiful.
people around you that are fasting. If I go to university right now, like 3/4 of population in university is not fasting. Like 3/4 of the
Which
Muslim
college are you in,
population is not.
Paco?
What?
Which college are you in?
LAU, Lebanese American University.
Only LAU 3/4 are on fasting, bro. That's crazy.
That's-
Wallah
Bro,
Nazim,
Lebanon,
Muslim
3/4.
Yeah.
The whole
Christian
country.
yeah, you're not fasting. Like I'm the only one. I'm not the only one, of course, but there's
Nah,
like
bro, I'm sure you
yeah.
have more people. You just don't know it, bro. In Grenada,
No, there
there's
is more
literally 10
people.
people who are fasting, 20 people who are fasting.
Yeah, there's
But in
20
Lebanon, bro,
people.
I'm
It's
sure
not
there's
fasting
more than
students.
like 100 on campus fasting, bro. I'm
Okay, but there's
100%.
5,000 students. 2,500
I
of those
mean,
students
yeah.
are Muslim.
That's insane. Yeah, honestly,
That's-
if
yeah,
I mean,
that's-
he probably
But Paco,
sees everyone
there is a overgeneralization by saying that 3/4 of them are not fasting, because it's not like you actually know all 3/4
Bro,
of them.
it makes it sound like I'm gonna get the statistics and get the exact number.
Even with statistics, it's like it's a generalization, because like you can be incorrect. It's not like you
But what
an
I
accurate
think-
subject.
He's being.
Like, you didn't-
What do you mean?
What's the word for
Yeah,
it?
what
What's
he
the
means
word?
is that not a lot of people are fasting.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
don't-
like
especially in an
unfortunately,
Arab
our generation-
country. In an Arab country, you know.
Yeah, no. What Abbas is saying, like pretty much, and what Adi's saying as well. Like you're making it sound like, I have to give you the number of people. Like, no,
Statistics.
I'm
No,
trying to
for
make
sure.
it bigger than
right.
it really is.
In Lebanon, a lot of people have changed in their like perspective on religion
That's
and
not a good
faith.
thing.
I mean, it's look,
That's
it's
not a
just
good
it's just personal choice. It's in the end, man. It's not like you can force a faith upon someone.
No,
That's not how it
it's
works.
I'm sorry,
mean,
but
that's
this is
your-
what it looks like. It looks like it's a fade. It looks like it's like a mood, a mood
Trend.
change.
What do you mean?
It's just like it's like it's 10 generation gap. You know, it's like something that's there. It's like the DeLorean in
Right.
the
It's
80s.
tradition.
It's just
Yeah,
there.
exactly. I mean, but you know, it's just the world, man. The world is coming. Like everything's changing. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Everything's
saying it's
changing.
not.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes
So it's
change
like,
is for the better. Sometimes
Right.
change is not for the better.
right. That's one of the risks we're gonna have to like, afterwards really find out about.
Yeah.
You know, and like here, obviously, I'm the only one here fasting as far as I can see, and it's
No, in LA, like
Yeah.
in LA, there's a big Islamic community in LA.
yeah. Well, I guess I gotta go find them. I don't know how. Do I just go,
Go
Yeah.
search for them.
You find them in Orange County, Ali.
in Orange County? ماشي.
No,
خير.
حتى in Orange County في كتير لبنانية مسيحيين ودروز and they're not fast.
Like,
Yeah.
Paco, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's a lot of Muslims here that actually do follow the faith, and
Yeah, I
but
know.
they're just a bit different in the way they approach traditions. So like they're more
Yeah.
open-minded. In Lebanon, I feel like it's either like extreme. It's an extreme. Either you follow the faith and completely till the end, and you're fully conservative, or you're like an atheist, complete atheist.
I don't know.
Bro,
I
I
think it's
don't
more
agree with
diverse
that,
than
man.
that. I don't
No, no.
agree. Think it's
No,
diverse
wait.
than that.
Let me finish my point. What I'm saying is like the way in Arab countries, the way I've observed, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm correct, but what I've observed, it's either you're completely following the faith. Obviously, you're not like in your actions. Sometimes you'll be making mistakes, but you have to be in your mind. You have to be completely following it, or you're not going to be accepted.
Okay.
It's like
Well,
it's
who's-
either this or that.
Who's
Saeed,
to accept
Saeed,
who?
come on, listen, no, I want everyone to listen to this.
Within your like
Lebanon-
within your family and your society.
Lebanon is different than the rest of the Arab world. Lebanon is
true.
one of the only countries that is very different than the rest of the Arab world.
Mhm.
Lebanon, you don't have extreme, you have everything. You have either extreme atheist
Mhm.
or extreme conservative. You have
Yeah.
people that are in between. I'm a person that's in between. I don't care if you're drinking and all that. Like, I still hang out with you. I don't care. God's gonna judge you, not me. But people don't think like that.
Okay.
They think, oh no, I can't hang out with that person. No, fuck
So
no,
you would
I don't care.
So you would agree that this is changing, and
It is changing.
you're also
I'm not saying it's
in
not
that
changing.
you're also in part of that change, no? Because like
It
you're in that
depends.
You're also one
Because
of
I'm
those
young.
open-minded Muslims.
No,
That's
no, no.
that's
I'm young.
that's change. That's a change.
No, no, no. Saeed, all right. As a young person, you have to be accepting of change. But as you get older, you become more conservative.
That's true.
Throughout history, people have shown that attribution of themselves.
I agree with that point.
As you get older, you become more conservative. You don't want change. You want the same thing.
Mhm.
Like this is the idea of change is only happening while we're young. As
Okay,
we
so
get older, change is gonna be. We're gonna see this as a hurtful thing, not a good thing.
as we get
I don't
older,
know,
that's
man.
true. That's
We'll
our
find
perspective.
out.
But wait, Paco, you said that the change that was happening is bad. What did you mean by that?
No, I'm saying we're losing a lot of the values that we express today. Like
I'd agree to
it's
that.
easy for
Yes.
a girl to be a
I
slut.
wouldn't agree actually, because I find that
because
I
they're not
find
making money
bro
on
here
OnlyFans.
I'm here. What?
I'm saying
I heard you.
I'm saying it's
Oh my-
easy for you to become a slut. It's easy for you to make money, but
Okay,
in the
but like,
haram way.
but Paco, if you are taught the values and ethics that you believe in,
Yeah, but Islam
you can
teaches
still
those
you
things.
can still,
Christianity teaches those things.
no, it's not
Judaism
only no
teaches those
yeah,
things.
okay, religion is one of those things. You don't have to be, it's not only religion that teaches you values and ethics. It's not like that's the only thing that teaches you how to be a
No,
respectable human being.
okay, you have to understand that in Islam or in Christianity or in Judaism,
طيب.
these core values are embedded in their religion. You have to understand that. It was
I
before
do
we
understand that, bro. I was raised
because
on them,
that's
my
what
friend.
unites
Like, I
us as
understand that.
people because we share those values.
Okay.
If you guys don't
But you
mind,
say,
didn't have
but
those
but wait, Paco, you say that as if like people who are not part of these religions are not part of the Abrahamic
Yeah, but
religions
they
are
were once far
like
apart.
uncivilized.
No,
They're
no,
like
no. They're
they're
once
they don't
apart.
have morals or ethics.
Okay, for instance, for you, your parents are Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Who taught them to be Islamic and the values of Islam? Their parents, and
Okay.
their parents. Who did they teach them?
Their
Your
parents.
grandparents, your great grandparents.
What's your point?
Okay, but my point is, at one time, these people that are atheists today had people that taught them they were part of religion. They just read a certain thing and they were convinced of what they've read that there is no God. That's their fault. That's I mean, that's their decision. I can't take that away from them. That's it.
Okay. But how does
My
this go back to the point of the change that you said it was bad?
What I'm saying is bad because we're losing a lot of the value.
I think
We're
what
not
Paco
saying
means, we're getting
We're not-
less religious as a society.
let me jump in. Let me jump in for a second. To answer Saeed real quick, any of the Abrahamic religions came onto the people at a time where morals, ethics, and all that shit was completely out the window. So
All-time low.
For
yeah.
example, in Arabia, right? They used to bury their daughters alive at birth because it would bring shame onto them.
Upon the
right?
family.
They used to run around the Kaaba naked, thinking
What?
it's to please God. Yeah, people would make up different gods just so that other people can pay tribute with money, and at night they would come and steal that money. You know, at that time there was no ethics, there was no morals. But when the religion came, right?
Okay.
When the Prophet received the first message, until his death, Arabia changed 180, if not like 720.
Ali, I would disagree with the statement that the Abrahamic religions came at the time when people where everything was going batshit crazy, because those times also existed before any of the Abrahamic religions came, and the Abrahamic religions did not arrive back then. Like we had we had like the human life for more than, I don't know how more than 3,000 years. I don't know the number. I'm just saying a number.
Okay.
Before like the first prophet.
Right, but
why wasn't there anyone during those times?
Who said there wasn't anyone during those times?
Think
of the oldest. All right, fair. Think of the oldest civilization you can think of right now.
Morabi, Shaka Zulu.
The fuck are you saying? What is that? What language are you speaking?
Ancient Mesopotamia, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I mean the oldest civilization, like the oldest civilization you could think of. China?
China is
Let's start at
actually probably
Mesopotamia, the first civilization to ever be a civilization, right?
Okay.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Abraham was in Babylon. Go to ancient Egypt. Moses was in ancient Egypt. Go
all
to,
prophets are predate Abrahamic religions. Yeah.
you know, and don't forget that there are in sources and many of the religious books that say there were 125,000 prophets
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, I never heard that before.
across
Yeah, that's
different
quite a bit.
across different nations, different timelines, different areas. So you can't say, oh, 3,000 years ago. Okay, 3,000 years ago, ancient Egyptians, right? Okay, so Moses. Before that, you had Solomon and David and dude, even go back to the first human. The first human was a prophet. Adam,
Yep.
right? There you go. Unless you believe in Darwin's theory and that we used to be monkeys, that's on you, right? That's very much on you.
Bro, this feels like a massive roster, you know. It's like, yeah, well,
Oh
you know,
my God.
season
Can
You
I?
could have a Royal Rumble, bro. You could have a Royal Rumble.
of prophets.
Let's okay.
Shabab,
let's not-
Shabab. Yeah, can I want to talk about I don't know if you guys heard about what's going on in China right now, where everyone's starving pretty much. You know, for me, it's like
The
I'm doing
Uyghurs?
Ramadan. Other than the Uyghurs, so right now, I mean, I'm fasting obviously, and like it's always like 7:22. I'm like, right? But like right now, I don't know if you guys heard about China and the COVID zero policy they have pretty much. So they're not getting vaccinated. China, they're deciding, oh, how about we just quarantine them and have lockdowns until COVID zero? Pretty much.
Who COVID
And so
zero?
no
What does
one's-
that mean?
So that
Zero
means
cases.
you can't leave your house
Wow.
unless there is 0 cases of COVID. Imagine
Well,
that.
That
That's what
works,
happens
man.
when we have
Extreme
police
extreme
state.
measures.
Yeah, and
What
like
happens when you're in a police state?
when you're in a
Get shit
police
done.
state, right? And it's like you know, they've been right now, I think they're on like a 22nd day of like lockdowns, like they can't even leave their homes. And like the way they get food is that people come around in bags, you know, government people, and just like hand them whatever rations there is available. But they don't have like
Wow, they do?
they don't have like you
that's a
know
dystopia, man.
frozen foods, or they don't have like any processed, because they're China, they eat a lot of like fresh foods and stuff like that, so they're like actually starving.
It's an
And
abuse
so-
of a state of emergency, man. It's like basically they're just imposing a full-on lockdown where they're suspending the civil liberties of all the citizens, and they're abusing it.
They like locked them down, and so these people start singing from their balconies in protest, like
It happened in Italy,
singing.
bro. Like 2 years ago. It happened in Italy during COVID.
Dude, they happen
And then-
everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can pull up this video, but there's like
Send it to me.
they send it's like drones flying around
Drones?
pretty much, drones.
They shoot
at
people when they
night.
come out of the house.
It's with a speaker that says like suppress your soul's desire for freedom.
What the heck?
Send, dude, send
Wow,
that to me. Send it to
bro.
me.
Yeah,
What
let me
the-
try
have to
finding
see
it. But what do you guys think? Yeah, exactly. We have to watch this here. Let me find
That's
it.
a very
Crazy,
authoritative
bro.
government, my
Yeah.
friend.
I mean, I can't say that I'm shocked, unfortunately. But
Oh my god.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it
I mean,
seems-
it's so sad. Yeah,
seems like China.
yeah. Especially like it's Ramadan, and a lot of people who are there are probably like, you know, they want to eat, they want to. Yeah, it makes you.
dude, Ramadan is like the last concern of the people in Uyghur right now. If we're being
Yeah.
honest, like they're going through,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
they're going through some
They want to
hardship,
survive, bro.
and it's not fair.
They just want to survive. Man, is there any human atrocity that hasn't not happened in China, bro? I feel like everything that could possibly go wrong has happened in China.
It's so bad because we've done so many episodes on China. It's not like we're targeting China specifically.
Bro, we're gonna get
Um,
assassinated
no,
by
but-
Chinese
no, it's
special
not
forces.
just China, though.
Every country, man.
Yeah, bro.
Every country is like-
Palestine, Yemen, bro.
Yeah.
We
Lebanon.
always forget about those places. Yemen.
You're
bro.
right about
Dude,
that.
I'm not sure if you
All
guys
those-
hear about this, but like also in USA, they were setting up concentration camps for what's it called? People that were crossing the border.
Right.
Okay, we
And
cannot.
then-
When was this?
Because you're making it sound like some Nazi shit.
It was
Yeah,
literally
bro.
called a
When was this?
concentration camp, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look,
And
Ali,
they took away
you've
kids
heard of
from
it,
people.
right?
Yeah. they
Yeah,
did, it's
exactly.
true.
But this isn't talked about as much because it's the USA, so they're gonna seem as like the good guys all the time.
Yeah, but
Or-
before we watch this, you guys realize that also in Palestine, as we speak, Israeli occupation has been sending soldiers
Yeah.
to harass
Yeah.
the
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
during morning prayers while they're fasting.
Bro,
go
they were
with tear
storming the
gas.
Aqsa Mosque as well.
Yeah, that's
All of
so-
Dogs.
But everyone's focus.
They got a lot of international backlash for that, though, no?
Nope, not really.
No,
it's
no.
just the Arabs that are like
Okay,
complaining
okay.
about it.
Bro, the
Yeah,
Palestinian
everyone-
influencers who are talking about it are getting shadow banned on Instagram.
On
Really?
Instagram.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Bella
you got-
Hadid, bro.
Okay.
bro, like every time,
Okay, I understand.
even a
I
few
understand. I understand. Like,
What-
Saeed, you have a point. You have a straight point. They're shadowing everyone.
Okay, what?
But I'm gonna
what's
tell
your-
you this. Just like,
okay,
bro,
Paco.
like, because whatever
Say
they
your,
say
what do you
about
want to say? Yeah.
Whatever they say about Palestine, they're always gonna get shut down. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
true.
Because the media,
Then
bro,
this
fucking
includes the
hell.
Arabs, by the way. This includes Lebanon, Kuwait, like الخليج كله ولبنان. أول شيء لبنان. أول شيء لبنان.
I would say Palestine first.
like نحن بزلنا على فلسطين. نحن بزلنا على فلسطين. قد ما حبينا جايبتنا. نحن العرب قد ما حبينا جايبتنا بزقنا على فلسطين. نحن كنا ربحنا الحرب 72 in 1972.
Bro, Paco, man, that's bullshit, bro. That's all. I'm talking about this right
It's,
now.
it's speculation. Yeah.
Let's try to be respectful, boys.
Like, you
boys.
can't-
Bro, Lebanon,
Let's
Lebanon,
try to
all
be
the days,
respectful
bro.
in
This
each
is
other's
Let's be
opinions.
respectful.
You can get your
Right.
opinion
I know.
across. Disagree,
That's
Adi.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm saying that's not our point. That's not our point, bro. We're not talking
Paco,
about Lebanon's history, bro. Lebanon is going through its own shit right now. We're talking about like just
No,
shadow
Lebanon
banning.
is going through its own shit because
Shadow
Lebanese
banning.
people are
Okay, but Paco,
Exactly, bro.
what's the point of looking back at
My point is,
1972
no matter
when
what
we weren't
do,
even
no
born?
matter what we say, no matter who says anything,
Okay.
فلسطين خصوصا على فلسطين it's never gonna come up. يعني it's not gonna have a shadow or have more than a little bit of light on it. So whatever it's gonna be on Palestine is zero.
But it's not Lebanon's
And-
fault, bro. That's my point.
It's not Lebanon's fault, but it's
Yeah.
a big part is Lebanon. A big
Paco,
part is Lebanon.
I was talking about like how people were getting shadow banned.
Social
What
media,
exactly
yeah.
your point
No,
related
that's
to
what
what
I said.
we were talking about?
I said that in the beginning, and then I moved to Lebanon. I'm not gonna lie.
But anyways,
okay.
let's get back to the whole Shanghai shit that's happening.
Right. And read the title for the
So
people
here, let me
listening
Bro,
to us.
I'm getting a
Yeah.
signal from China. Bro, I love China. China's my
Residents,
nigga.
okay.
Okay.
Residents of lockdown Shanghai scream from their balconies. This cannot last. Let's take a look before we do that. Let me just quickly share the sound and
Nice.
这个是正常的骄傲，完了终于来外头。
Yeah.
Why are they
所有人
screaming,
都在
bro? What's
叫，
happening in their buildings, bro?
要命了！就刚刚5分钟前头，俺叫俺没几个了，现在突然之间，所有人都叫了。
Bro, this sounds like the Chinese restaurant I go to, man.
Yo, you messed up.
要命
this！is not
That's so
funny.
再
bad.
这样让我去
Yeah.
玩啊，
We're
真
watching
的
some
太
serious
惨
shit
了。
happening to normal people.
They're,
Fuck
they're
you,
literally
Sherif,
screaming.
making me laugh.
They're screaming for their lives. So
Disrespectful,
wild.
all of you.
根治上面呢，因为所有一个人
Nobody knows how long the lockdown will
这个
last.
状态到底维持到啥个辰光？侬总要拨个标准，或者是讲有一个具体的说法。没，侬讲看。
That's
All right,
insane, man.
well,
What is this? man?
that's
Holy shit.
basically it.
That's
we don't
screaming.
we
Yeah.
don't want to take
Oh.
up too much. If you guys want to watch it, it's on the Guardian's channel,
Right.
right? Props to them, credit to them. Please don't fucking do that shit like Arabs Got Talent did with us by demonetizing the video.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they
Wait,
did
did they
that.
actually demonetize you?
Yeah, they demonetized.
Adam's
the video.
got talent.
And that's because we had one of their winning contestants say it's all fake. But anyways,
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what's the episode called?
Dude, I forgot. It's shit. It's a while ago.
It's like Arabs Got Talent fake.
Yeah, pretty
something
much. Just
like
type into the
that.
show Arabs Got Talent is fake. You'll find it. Sherif, after the
Promote the video,
podcast-
make it viral. Yeah.
after the
Come on.
podcast, Sherif. Anyways, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's just why? Like, what's going on, China?
Um,
It's not the
Ali, I'm
worst
gonna-
they've done, if we're being honest.
right. Ali, I sent you the other video with the drone in it, so you can hear what the drone's saying. It's like 1 minute 30 seconds,
Dude,
and it's so crazy. Shanghai residents go to their balconies to sing a protest lack of supplies. A drone appears. Please comply with COVID. Go to like 1 minute 30.
dude.
So
Meanwhile, here in Arabia,
Yeah.
no one gives a shit anymore.
well, no one knows about this stuff.
这个是正常来
Something
叫，
I haven't heard of
把它
this at
冲一
all,
百
man,
种，
honestly.
所有
So
人都在叫，
1:30, yeah.
I guess China has a good PR team.
不要命了。
Public relations.
Oh yeah.
So the
Um,
Shanghai residents go to their balconies to sing and protest lack of supplies. A drone appears. Please comply with COVID restrictions. Control your soul's desires for freedom. Do not open the window or sing.
Control your soul's desire for freedom.
Bro, it sounds like
Control
some
your soul's-
Bro,
Lord of
it
the Rings
sounds
shit.
like something lost in translation, to be honest. Like I'm
I don't think so, bro. They could be that like dramatic.
No, they
do
definitely.
you think
I've
Bro,
actually
it's scary.
control your
checked about
soul's
this.
bro?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like
Yes.
too. It sounds like a too literal translation of what they actually meant.
Yeah,
but obviously,
obviously.
but obviously they are also abusing. It's an abuse of power. It's oppression where they're telling them, don't protest. But like
Yeah.
Control your soul's freedom to
Control
whatever.
your
It's like,
soul's
that sounds a bit-
desire for freedom.
this-
That sounds like some Assassin's Creed type shit.
But yeah, it sounds like a movie, like literally straight out of a
So
movie,
bad.
bro.
Dude.
bro,
so
it sounds
bad.
like an anime. More likely, that's.
But then again, no, that's I can't say that. I cannot say
No,
It's
that.
so
that's
bad,
Japan,
dude.
bro.
wrong
It's
country.
Japan.
Wrong country.
And
I
like
cannot say that.
and like apparently like in like they have like signs everywhere that say like don't believe anything you see on social media, and like don't share viral videos. Yeah, and so
I
like,
wonder if they
you-
have a picture
yeah.
of Trump that says, fake news, fake news.
Fake news.
It's like
Fake
on
news.
these signs. Yeah, man, it's
Yeah.
like it's definitely a crazy thing because like they want to promote their own agenda and they don't want
Saeed,
they don't want people to listen to others. What, Paco?
Saeed,
What?
are you gonna vote?
You're just like نازل فيا man this whole episode. تعال شو ودك فعلا؟ اركب ظهري خيي خلص والله حياتي.
سعيد بحل الكلام. سعيد اسمع شوي.
Translation.
تخيل.
Get on my
Are you
back.
gonna vote?
Yeah, of course, man.
You're gonna vote? Who are you gonna vote for?
Oh, great. Can we now have this conversation on the podcast, please? We're
To be honest,
rolling.
I haven't looked at the candidate list yet, but definitely not anyone
Bro, I'm not
that
gonna
already
vote.
existed in the past.
Just vote for Queen
I'm not gonna
Elizabeth, bro.
Honestly,
Elizabeth.
vote
Make
for
a comeback.
Queen Lizzie. Queen
Queen
Lizzie.
Lizzie,
You-
only.
you
bro.
do
It's
know
like
you
high
don't
school
vote
best
for-
friends, bro.
Vote for the Queen, man. What the fuck?
Vote for Charles.
Yeah, you don't vote for the queen. You vote
Yeah,
for the
well,
prime minister.
Yeah, exactly. We know that.
Yeah,
That's the point.
So like all you guys having Ramadan right here and then breaking your fast and stuff like that. It's so crazy when there's like these
People,
people that
yeah.
are actually starving to death.
Bro, question, why are they
The
starving?
whole
bro?
country.
Why don't they just give them food? If they want them to comply with these restrictions, make it livable for them. Why don't they give them food?
Because you can't no one's allowed to leave their house.
Okay, bring them food. Like,
Right,
how-
but
Sherif,
who's making the
who's
food?
gonna make the food? Yeah, who's gonna make the food if everyone's in lockdown?
Bro,
do you
they
get
don't
it?
think these things through. Who's
No,
in
they
charge?
don't, obviously, because they're putting everyone. They're putting
It's been like
everyone in
30
lockdown.
days,
and-
man. Yeah, exactly.
No, but Sharif has a point. Like, how are they feeding? Like, it's 22 days. Like, are
That's
they
the
actually
thing.
starving for 22
That's the
days?
thing, Abbas. They're not thinking this through very well. Like,
They're screaming
in
from
China-
the balconies, man.
Yeah,
We're
in
fucking
China, they take-
starving. Give us food.
Bro, but I don't get
And-
it. No, what I don't get
Look.
is like 2 million people. Why don't they just storm, like, come down from the buildings and storm like the restaurants? And the
Because
you
they
have
can't-
because bro, they have an army that's like 78 million. I don't know, something like that can easily stop any
Oh.
protest.
Are the
That's why
army
China-
hungry?
China
What
is
if the
like-
armies
not
are
a
hungry too?
protest.
The army's always
army is
fed, I
like
guess.
Here's how I see this play out. Usually my predictions are right, and I'm gonna be on a streak right now. So
Prediction.
here's how I see this. Not really. Nah, yeah. I've been 10 out of 10 till now. But here's how I see this going. Either they turn to cannibalism, which is the far extreme, right? Yeah.
What is this?
Listen,
This
it's
is
the
the
far
extreme
extreme.
thing
This is
that's
like
we're
it
oh
might.
my
It's a
God.
I see it as a possibility.
It's so horrible.
Option 2 is the Chinese state gets run over and overthrown, and no more all hail the Chinese Republic and all that shit. And
I don't think that's happening.
Bro, you
Dude,
know the first
I-
option happened if the streaming gets less over the next 2 days. Less people to scream, more people, more full bellies. how
Ali,
you
if
know,
you're
man.
making, if you're giving options, that's no longer a prediction. Prediction is
it's
like
one. It
this,
can go one of 2 ways only.
but
I
that's
don't
like
think-
option. It's
yeah,
like it's like a
either.
50-50 thing. You're giving your chance of a better.
Yeah,
like,
but who
better
knows?
odds
Maybe
to
they
win.
just comply with the Chinese state and things blow over, and China decides to give out food. Who knows?
But
Right.
that doesn't. That's not what the prediction is. Ali.
Dude, that's my prediction. It's
You
not
have to
gonna
pick-
happen.
you
If it happens, if it
Pick
fucking
the one that
happens,
you think is
Saeed,
actually gonna
I'm
happen.
gonna make you start off the next episode after what I say turns out to be true. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna be like, everything Ali said, and will say is true. You will
Yeah, because
say
you
that.
have so many options. You're like
Yeah,
this or
exactly.
this
It's just-
or
it's
this,
just like-
or they just comply. You know, I
Listen,
think they're just gonna comply.
I gave
pretty
you 2
much
things.
and,
No,
like,
you think
starve
they're
to
gonna
death.
comply? Well, for me, I think it's either
Yeah.
gonna go cannibalism or coup d'état.
I really think like there's some purge.
I think they're
stuff
gonna
that's
comply
happen.
eventually. Like
Yeah,
they're
that's-
forced to, man. Like cannibalism and coup d'etat. Oh my, that's just like too outlandish.
I feel like they'd go to cannibalism before retaliating the Chinese.
True. See, that's why I said
Wow.
cannibalism.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Because I thought about it, right? Like they
Yeah.
Y'all some sick motherfucking people.
Really,
bro.
yes.
Not me,
You guys
man.
are like- you
we're
guys
just
are
looking
really-
at shit going on. Like we're just
It's
taking.
so
You
bad.
guys
It's
actually
like
believe people would resort to
cannibalism.
cannibalism
I
before
hate you.
protesting?
I have a
People
question.
in
Did
Papua
you
New
know
Guinea
that-
have been resorting to cannibalism before you were a fucking mashru', bro.
You're generalizing Papua New Guinea to the whole world now?
No, it's in the same fucking hemisphere. If we're talking facts, my guy.
Okay,
Hemisphere?
Ali,
It's like
we're
it's not
talking
even the
about
same
China.
continent, and you just want to put them in the same hemisphere. Oh, I want to be so right. Let's take the whole half of the planet and say like they're all the same. Everyone,
Listen.
you know, the Europeans are in the same hemisphere as China, man.
I'm in the same hemisphere. Or no, I'm not.
First of all, I'm talking about left and right hemisphere. I'm not talking about north and south. Let me just be clear for a second, real quick, right?
Cut this
Left and
down the
right,
middle.
east and
Yes,
west.
Second of all,
Yeah.
Europe.
I think so too. I agree with.
I am right.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. I'll be very humble here. 9 out of 10.
Well,
I've
if
been
that's the
right.
case, then why didn't you won the lottery?
Dude, I never bought the lottery. They won't let me.
Haram. Not
You're
allowed to
right.
Win money that you have not
I'm
earned
just
or
saying,
worked for.
Listen, I'm not with the whole lottery bullshit.
How many
but that's
times have
not-
you come to Lebanon? All right, you came and went saw Ali, and Ali. I'm assuming Ali used to live right next to a Decani and right next to a store. Probably sell lottery at that store.
Sure.
So why did you not buy a lottery ticket?
Because I don't need the money.
No. Oh, first of all, most of the people that play lottery either wish they had the money or they just play because they're used to playing.
Isn't it
So-
gambling though? I heard it was
Yeah,
gambling.
it's a little gambling.
It is.
Like
No,
it
you
is
buy a
haram.
ticket that may or may not give you a lot more.
It's
in
haram.
return.
It's haram.
There you go. So why are you asking me for a fucking
It breaks it
lottery ticket then? What? Like what? Why are you asking?
Hey guys,
All I'm saying
on
if
this
you're
topic,
right,
I have a
9 out of
question.
10,
Confusion of the highest order.
Just
Wait, I have a
say
question,
praise
brother, on this
praise
You're
5
right,
times a
9
day
out
and
of
all that.
10 times.
Oh my god, man.
Is horse racing haram?
Yes, it's
Yes.
gambling.
It's not. No,
It
I heard
is.
it's
It is.
not.
Racing.
This
No,
is
whoever
bullshit.
told you it's not.
They do it in
public.
Dubai.
Betting. You're betting
Bro,
money.
Bro,
Yeah,
buying
they
loot
do it in
boxes in
Dubai.
FIFA Ultimate Team, buying loot
No,
boxes in
I
FIFA
heard
Ultimate
I
Team.
heard that's the only
haram.
thing that's not haram.
No,
first
it's
of all,
bullshit, man. In
No,
Dubai,
no.
haram things happen. In Saudi Arabia, haram things
it's-
happen.
Listen.
What?
Listen. First of all, it
Wait,
happens
Ali,
in
show
Dubai.
me.
It happens in
It's in
Dubai,
Dubai.
and that's not the only haram thing that happens in Dubai. So technically speaking,
Yeah, I
that
said haram
legally,
things.
legal.
in general.
I'm saying legal, right? Legal haram shit, not the whole no.
Wait,
alcohol's
I thought
okay.
I heard from someone though it wasn't like that's the only thing that's not haram.
If
'cause
it's
horses or something
if
like
you
that.
heard it from an Emirati sheikh,
No? Okay, never mind.
Abbas, wait,
Yeah.
was it like horse racing as in like the
they
person
bet on which
does-
horse
is it betting or is it the person's racing the horse himself and he
No,
gets
no,
paid as an
betting.
employee? Yeah, betting, man.
No, no, I heard betting was like I was
No,
like, no way.
No, it's
horse
betting, man. You're gambling with money, and if you win it, it's not you're
Nice.
not it's unearned money. So
The
Yeah.
other day I turned the TV to dog racing and I was like, bro, this is
same
addictive.
shit.
I
It's just
wasn't
like different,
betting.
same
I
shit,
wasn't
different
betting.
animal.
Horse,
That's it.
dog, chameleon, it doesn't matter.
Humans, all of the
Chameleon
same.
racing.
Dog racing.
Chinese people, doesn't matter.
Bro,
Chinese people racing. That's the
Ali,
next step
you
after
are
this.
fucked up.
Ali, shoot.
I'm not the one who's
Happens
fucked
next
up, Craig. The Chinese Communist Party's fucked up, man.
Exactly. Chairman Mao did not want this, and look what's happening.
Bro, you're gonna see Hunger Games in China soon, bro. I swear.
Ooh, hope they no, can't say.
Wasn't there one in
I hope
Siberia?
they- what-
Hope they
Bro,
broadcast
I
it.
look at Ali, look at this sick motherfucker,
I
bro.
cannot say that on the podcast.
We were talking about Ramadan, holy month, prayer.
Spirituality.
And now we're talking about cannibalism and like Hunger Games.
I
You are
kufar.
filthy. You are disgusting people. I
Kufar.
swear to God. Kufar كلكم. كلكم رحيات. نار جهنم يا ناظركم.
I know.
What is this?
No translation
Bro,
needed. Yeah,
And
exactly.
we say this
Me and
only
my-
in the end of the episode when no one is watching.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I've
and- me and my
realized we
friend-
say fucked up shit at the end of the episode. So if you guys made it
Yeah,
this,
I like dog racing, guys. It's haram, but I like it.
You like
I
dog racing?
I like to
You
watch it. I don't like
dog
to partake
racing,
in
yeah.
betting.
Like it's like she's like dog fighting.
I don't bet, obviously, bro, but it's
Dog
funny.
fighting, that's the next level.
dude, you know what I read
Yeah,
the other
bro.
day? I read no, dude, do you want to know what's even worse? Back in like medieval English times, they used to bring like chickens, they forge metal claws and
Oh,
a fucking
claws,
metal
yeah, yeah.
beak, and they'd put it on the
Cockfighting,
chicken
bro,
and
it's
they'd
called.
make them fight each other to the death. That was
It's
crazy.
called cockfighting.
Put like a
It's called
piece of meat.
cockfighting. It still happens.
True.
It still fucking happens.
True.
Ha, ha, ha,
We talked a
cockfighting.
lot about a lot of things this episode. If you guys made it this far, thank you very much for watching another episode of A to the Show.
If
you
you
guys
made it this
enjoyed-
far, then you are kuffar like us.
Kuffar, you are kuffar.
Hi. Well, thank you
No,
very
no,
much.
Subscribe.
let's be upon you guys.
Like, share.
Ramadan Kareem, boys.
Can I end
Ramadan
on
Kareem,
also,
boys.
I
Happy
guess
dog
there,
fighting and
Right.
and-
please partake
Gamble
in,
safely, please.
dude. Let me
Okay.
finish the episode.
Let's see.
Peace, love, happiness. We'll see you next episode.
Adios, amigos.